Yeah, man, good evening, people. Delvin Sadler is here for another episode of Unscripted Anything Goes. Mm-hmm. Unscripted Anything Goes. And today we've got open forum again. Today is a different format where you ask Delvin the questions today. We're going to try that format today where you ask Delvin any questions you want and I will answer. You know, open forum. I didn't prepare a show. Big up yourself, Deborah. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining Unscripted Anything Goes. So you can ask Delvin any questions you want today because I didn't do a full official preparation of show because I went to the what do you call it now? Drive Ministry of Transportation to renew my license. And I went there the other day and I spent 5 hours there? 5.5 hours, almost 6 hours. And I didn't get the written test done. So this afternoon after work I went over there and I did the written test and I got the license done, I got the license renewed. So now I'm home. Yeah. I'm gonna spend a little this evening with you and we're just gonna chit chat about any and everything. you know? Any and everything. You want to talk a little politics, we'll talk some politics. You want to talk some God church, we'll talk God church. You want to talk social issues, we talk about that. You want to talk entertainment, music, whatever, we'll talk about that. Yeah, man. But if you leave it to Delvin, I'll just talk whatever I want. Yeah, man. I will talk about whatever I want. And people, I'm confident. I am confident in anything I do. I am not afraid to talk about any and everything within reasons. I am not afraid to talk. Yeah, I'm full of myself. Born talented. Not talented like Delvin. Yeah, man, I'm well talented. Well talented. Yeah, man. I'm born fit dep on this computer something here. I was born to be on this computer thing. Yeah, man. I was born so that the whole world could see me live. And now that they have the internet, the World Wide Web, where I can do that, I am honored to serve you. Delvin, honored to serve you. I was checking out a little video. Delvin go on the YouTube from time to time. I do go on YouTube from time to time. As a matter of fact, I go there every day because I put my videos up on YouTube as well. So if you're missing any of my videos, because we have over 140 videos up there, they're all on YouTube. Over 140 videos of Unscripted Anything Goes is on YouTube. So if you miss any of the episodes that we've done, you can actually go to YouTube and you can see all the videos. So I was watching YouTube and I saw a video on YouTube, a video that was done with an interview by a dancehall legendary dancer guy. Its name is Labba Labba. Yeah, his name is Labba Labba, a dancehall reggae icon in dancing. And he was actually throughout the times before Bogle, Mr. Wacky. He was before Bogle and Ice and John and it's Sadiki and all of these younger dancers that are out there or that have died. So he was before this time. And he has revealed a whole bunch of information that I was not privy to, nor was I aware about. Yeah. And he has shed some light, heresy. I mean, there's no evidence to support his claim. So allegedly, he has made some allegations out there that are serious allegations if proven to be true. Yeah. And with regards to first of all, he was dancing from a long time back. But if you remember some of the songs where Elephant Man did, Labba Labba, Labba Labba, Signal the Plane and all those songs. He was that Labba Labba that Elephant Man talk about in that song, to signal the plane. Yeah, that was him. That dancehall dance, Labba Labba, dancehall granddada. Yeah, that is him. That Labba Labba, that same guy. So when he talked about it now, jibe my mind back to the times in the 90s, when I can actually fully recall this Labba Labba. Yeah. So he has given Elephant Man credit to say that, you know what? He has helped my career to put me out there as a dancer. And he has toured the world dancing as a result of Elephant Man elevating his career. And he gave Elephant Man credit for it. He said that Elephant Man didn't actually pay him to actually you know I liked him in his songs and videos and so forth. However, what he did by putting him on the world stage so that everybody can know, see, and hear of him was a very good thing. So this Labba Labba now, this Labba Labba, he has also not only spoken about just the dancing aspect of it, but he was also giving us some background corruption information that was actually taking place in the dance hall during that time. And that same Elephant Man there. Yeah, man, good evening, Daddy Smith. Yeah, man, I love you, girl. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. David Morgan, thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. The beautiful Dana Marie, thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. So he was actually giving some information about corruption that was happening also in the dance hall at that point, allegedly. So, anyways, throughout that video now, I sat and I went through the video at least 3 times. I watched that video 3 times because he mumbles in some areas of the videos that you possibly could not hear the full details of what he was saying. But if you listen to the video over and over and over, you'll get every single detail of what he was trying to say. This Labba Labba, the dancehall granddad of dancing. So he was telling that a lot of corruption had existed within the dancehall throughout the 90s, or throughout dancehall as it is, because Elephant Man was probably the king of doing dancing songs. Dancing songs. And when you do dancing songs, these dancers in Jamaica, they were like creating dances. And as a result of those dances that were created, songs were made to those dances, and now these songs elevated to #1, and it now highlights these dancers on the world stage and put them out there, and the world now knew these dancers. So he was saying, aside from the dancing, corruption existed within the dancehall culture. Allegedly, corruption existed within the dancehall culture. And that corruption now came to the forefront because if you can recall, a song that Elephant Man did called Pan the River, Pan the Bank. Yeah. Janava New Dance, well at Jamaica and Bronx. It goes, give them a run, Jan, give them a run. Like a ball, yeah, give them a, yeah, that song, that dancer now, John Hype is his name. John Hype. He was featured prominently as a main dancer outside of Jamaica. And if you go back and you search the dancehall songs that are out there that featured strictly dancing, that song from Elephant Man, Pon the River, Pon the Bank, was probably the highest grossed dancehall song where dancing was actually a prominent feature. Yes, and that dance created by John Hype, yeah, put John Hype's name out there, and the world knew about Mr. Bogle, Wacky, yeah, as a great dancer from Jamaica. But John Hype himself came out of Mr. Wacky's world of dancing, or what do you call it? He's a student of Mr. Wacky. And as a result of that prominent feature now, he is now seen, if not close to being on par with the great dancer himself, Bogle, Mr. Wacky. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Anna Chang. So therefore, as a result of that now, there is another dancehall artist by the name of Beenie Man in Jamaica. Beenie Man now, because he didn't, according to Labba Labba, Beenie Man did not have a dancing song out there that was quite prominent. Therefore, yep, he now took it upon himself to sign John Hype, the dancer, to signing dancing signee to him, to his record label, or to him. Therefore, John Hype is now contracted to actually dance exclusively for him. And not only that, he starts writing songs for John Hype now to actually put out as well. In the process of doing that now, the legendary dancehall dancer himself, Mr. Wacky, Bogle, he, you know, yeah, a rivalry start between him and John Hype. Therefore, he, you know, start writing his own songs. And he was actually writing songs from what Labba Labba was saying for Being a Man, like Roll Like a Boat, a song called Roll Like a Boat, if you roll like a, something like that. Yeah, for him, and he actually named another song that Bogle had written for Being a Man. Yeah. Moses Davis from Jamaica. So, with that said, the rivalry now between John Hype, allegedly, by Labba Labba, the rivalry between John Hype and Bogle now started to get real personal. Real personal to the fact that Mr. Wacky did a song called Syndicated, lock them up now, syndicated, coop them up now. Yeah, that. So that means, yeah, those two, Being a Man and John Hype to Mr. Wacky, are like fowls or like chickens. They belong into a chicken, what do you call it now, coop, or a place that they store chicken, raise chicken. So that's a song. That song now took off and became a big song in Jamaica, done by Mr. Bogle, Wacky. So therefore, what he was surmising is that the rivalry got so heated it became personal. Big up yourself now. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Sabali, my brother. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. It became personal between Bogle's camp and now Being a Man camp featuring John Hype. So therefore, what Labba Labba is saying is that at a function that some guy named what's his name called, Chris Royal, and I think that he's one of the son for Jim Brown. I think not Weddy. Whatever Pasa or whatever they were keeping down there. I don't know the name of the show. His dance itself, Chris Royal, the Dan. Yeah. Mr. Wacky had attended and released 2 chickens or fowls or whatever you want to call it in Chris Royal's dance. And as a result of it now, some of the patrons that were attending the dance now left the dance because it was seen as a disrespect, and not only that, the release of spirits, as according to Labba Labba, the chickens or fowl, whatever they are, um, sense fowl. They're associated with some form of spiritual nonsense or whatever, spiritual connections. So as a result of him releasing these sensifold or chicken into the dance of Chris Royal, his patrons, a lot of his patrons who spend money, a lot of money buying liquor and all of these things, left because they thought it was a disrespect. Hence, the flopping, or what do you call it now, the actually tampering of Chris Royals, allegedly by Mr. Labba Labba dance, now became tainted. Yeah. So, the next dance which was keeping called Weddy Weddy, Mr. What's his name? Beanie Man was in attendance along with John Hype, and Mr. Wacky had also attended. And instead of the same, the chicken or fowl, whatever you want to call it now, they actually brought it inside of the Weddy Weddy dance, even though they were told not to bring it in. So they snuck it in suitcase, snuck the chickens in, the sensei fowls inside of the dance, and in suitcases. And according to Labba Labba, these two chickens, fowls, sensei fowls, they were actually dressed to look like John Hype and Beanie Man, his adversaries. So what happened is that they released the two chickens from out of the suitcase, and the two chickens start running around in the dance, the weddy weddy dance. So it must have head into the direction of Beanie Man and his entourage, which was there. One of the person who was there in his entourage was actually his brother. His brother. Yeah, I forgot the name of his brother that he stated. What's the name of it? The brother that he stated. The name of it. Delvin always have them thing in him head, you know. Yeah, he mentioned one of his brother's name. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, so his brother now kicked one of the chicken. So upon kicking one of the chicken now, the other side, the adversary side, Mr. Wacky Bogle, a person from his entourage now grabbed his brother and slapped him up. Slapped up Beanie Man's brother. Straight up. So according to Labba Labba, Beanie Man then walked over to where Mr. Wacky Bogle was and says, I saw on the stage, I saw you let your man them beat up my brother. Yeah, I saw you make my, yeah, I saw it, I saw you deal with it. So yeah, something to that effect, according to Labba Labba. So according to Labba Labba now, Beanie Man then called up some guy, Chris Royal guy, and stated to him that that same chicken fowl business now, according to the tape from Labba Labba, that Mr. Wacky Bogle came to Weddy Weddy and did the same thing, and as a result beat up his brother, and his men beat up his brother. So Chris Royal was stated according to Mr. Labba Labba. So you know, if you, do you want us to deal with, do you want me to deal with it for you or whatever? And according to Labba Labba, he stated that Beanie Man said, whatever you want, then go ahead and do it. And Chris Royal stated a price to him to complete the job. And it was agreed upon, and the money was actually sent over. And according to Labba Labba, allegedly, that Chris Royal sent 3 men on bikes, and they actually went, accosted Mr. Bogle, and they put him to sleep. Yeah, put him to sleep. Yeah, and some transactional payment took place. And not only that, the person that was involved into the killing of Bogle, he was then assassinated in Seaview, according to Labba Labba. And Beanie Man ended up buried him, according to Labba Labba, allegedly. Straight up, and he states that Beanie Man is a corrupt person. And I think you guys should take a look at that video. Take a look at that video. Because you see, the reason why I want you to take a look at the video. You understand? The reason why I want you to really look at the video, you know. It shows how stupid sometimes we are as people. You know? The life of an individual is valued at nothing to these people. If this allegation is true. Yeah. That you can actually take the life of an individual because of fuckery. You understand? You can actually kill another person because of foul. You know? Because of foul, entertainment, music. You can actually beat up somebody because they felt violated and disrespect because of foul. That is to the extent, if this allegation is true, or there's some merit to it, that how we value individuals or people. That you can just sniff the life away of an individual, beat upon somebody because you feel your ego has been bruised or damaged. Ego. Nobody touched you. Nobody touched you. But because your ego is bruised or damaged, their life must be taken. Big up yourself, my brother Selassie Punch. Bless up yourself, my brother. Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything goes. Straight up. If these allegations are true by Mr. Labba Labba, yeah, somebody needs to go to jail for that. Because from what I can recall, the statute of limitation for murder is non-existent. So therefore, a case can be reopened, or a case can be opened to properly investigate, to find out whether or not these allegations are true, and bring somebody to trial for this. If these allegations are true. But the disrespect that we feel because our ego has been bruised can actually get to the point where we sniff out somebody's life or beat up on an individual. That is straight rubbish and garbage. And that can happen to you, and it can happen to me. Unscripted, Delvin, anything goes. Clearly, people. Yeah. And Mr. Labba Labba was actually, given a lot of information. You guys go and watch that video. Labba Labba name, Mr. Labba Labba, Labba Labba. Just type Labba Labba. Labba, Labba. And you can see, the man is actually, how much him saying is now? He's 75 years old. 75 years old. And he has stated that a lot of people wanted an interview such as this, but they didn't get it. And at this point, he was ready to talk. And you see, he was so zealous to want to give the information. It's as if a burden was being released off his shoulders. Yeah, it was as if burden was being released off his shoulder to get these thoughts out there so that the world can actually hear it. And he also stated he's gotten more information to speak. He also gave information with regards to, and he hit the nail right on the head, you know. He stated that Bogle was actually a person that is a troublemaker. He goes around giving trouble wherever he goes. And he states that you cannot be a dancer, because a dancer is somebody who goes and do entertainment, and they go and do entertainment in every community, every circle. So you cannot go around giving trouble if you're a dancer. One day, that troublesomeness of you is gonna catch up to you. And if that's the case, that these allegations are true, then according to Labba Labba, yeah, that caught up to him, that troublesomeness. He also stated that there's another guy by the name of Heist, and I think he did the Gully Creeper and, the Roses, World Dance song, he was mentioned in it too. And I think he was living here in Canada at one point and he got deported. Yeah, but the dancer Heist himself, he stated that, and I didn't know any of this information until he started to reveal it. He stated that the dancer Heist actually was actually a bad man. And he did hit the nail right on the head again by saying you cannot be a dancer, entertainer, and actually take up and become a bad man as well. You cannot do both at the same time. You cannot be a dancer and a bad man at the same time. Clearly. Yeah. Because he said that some issue with him took somebody's chain at gunpoint or something like that, to that effect. I don't want to quote wrong. And the guy waited for 2 years and gave him 10 shots. So not because they are entertainers, they're immune from violence and crime. No, they still get themselves caught up in these nonsense. Yeah, not just settling for the entertainment aspect, because nothing in entertainment should become personal. However, if you now take it to the level of violence and crime, then others are now going to actually take it back to you where that is concerned. Clearly, people. This man Labba Labba has a lot to say, and I don't know if any of these allegations are true, but if there's some merit to it, the police force needs to investigate right away. Right away, the police force need to get involved, pull up their belts, and investigate these claims. Because, yeah, life has been lost for no damn reason. Stupidity over fuckery. You see what I'm saying? And this man Labba Labba says that he has a lot more to say. And I don't know if the person who did the interview has more that he's sitting on to actually reveal in time. But if so, I would advise him to actually share it with the police first. Share it with the police first. If any information that he has with regards to life has been snuffed out, or people that has been abused and all of these things, share it with the police first. So that proper and thorough investigation can be done without evidence being tampered with. And not only that, that same man, Mr. Labba Labba, he probably need security. Because from what I know about Jamaica, they state down there that informer for dead. Informer for dead. Yeah, I don't know why. And if he has valuable information, allegedly, then therefore he could become a target. So therefore the police needs to actually look out for this man's safety. What a thing. Yeah, man, what a thing. Yeah, man, good evening, D-Mac. Thanks for joining Unscripted. Anything goes. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining. Straight up. So it must be stated that, yeah, a lot of things you and I don't know. And not only that, There's cold cases out there that needs to be reopened and now solve and investigate. If this man, Mr. Labba Labba, has so much details, then he needs to talk to the police, not just the camera. Talk to the police. I beseech you, Mr. Labba Labba, to speak to the police and let them know what you know. And let them know who can actually corroborate your story. Because people cannot just go around and kill people like that. Entertainment is entertainment. And when entertainment crosses the line now where, allegedly, lives are being taken, then clearly somebody has to actually be brought to justice for these crimes. Somebody must be brought to justice for this crime. And if the guy, Chris Royal, from what I know, is dead, yeah, but if any of the co-conspirators are still alive, yeah, the names that he called are still around. Therefore, that individual, allegedly, if is truly a part of that, is truly a co-conspirator, should be thoroughly investigated and brought to justice as soon as possible, immediately. We got to be accounted for the things that we do, whether it be good or whether it be bad. I don't care who you are. And if this person is responsible for that, then, yeah, let the law and the justice speak. We have a great justice system and it must speak regardless of who you are. Really and truly. So, I'm beseeching you, Mr. Labba Labba, to go and speak to the police. Right away. Go and speak to the police right away. And my friend Knowledge Base is a very strong supporter and a fan of Mr. Bogle's dancing. He thought that he's a pioneer dancer of Jamaica. And if this man has done and contributed so much to our culture, our dancehall culture with dancing, and to this day, people are still using the moves to which he has created. Therefore, for his life to be snuffed out like that, and no one has been arrested and brought to trial and found guilty of this murder, for no one, especially the mastermind, if it's true, yeah, then the police needs to make sure that all angles and all stones are turned. Nothing should be left unturned so that justice can be properly served. Yeah, man, big up yourself, Sonia Roper. Thanks for joining. Unscripted, anything goes. I love you, girl. Thanks for joining. Yeah. So we're talking about anything tonight, you know? So I just saw that tape and you guys go to YouTube and you type in Labba Labba. Type Labba Labba and you'll see an interview there from him stating allegation with regards to the death of Bogle, Wacky, and allegation with regards to the death of Heist, the dancer as well. And you guys watch those videos and watch the video and tell me what you think. Tonight is an open forum show. We're going to be here only for an hour, so we have about 15-20 minutes to go. Yeah, because I got something to do. So, alright, any questions from anyone with regards to every and anything? So I just brought up that video that I could talk about. As I said, today I went to the DMV and I finished my tests. Finally. Finally, I finished it, you know? Finally, I got it done. Finally. Yeah, so it took me 5 hours the other night, and then it took me 2 hours this afternoon. So it's over and done with. Finally. Finally. But it's ridiculous that it took so long for the process to be completed. Ridiculous. Yeah, it is ridiculous. You know? They have to streamline the process a lot better. Because they're taking so long to triage the people to get them to actually go into the test room or to go and do their written test or driving test or, you know, stuff like that. And as a result of that now, it kills your day. It just, you know, it's just, the process is just not good. They have to do something better with the process. Have to do something better with it. You know? It's just awful. I don't know why they don't keep the test section totally different from the driving section, and the documentation totally different. You understand? Different. So for those people like myself who are just doing the written test, you know, just renewing the license, we should be able to just go and have a section for ourselves just for that. You know, and you don't even need all those people to check me in. You know, all I need, they should have like chaos where we just put the damn thing in, and then, you know, you have a machine there that is gonna just check your eyes. That can be done automatically. You know, or you have a machine there that is gonna now take the picture. That can be done automatically, and that would speed up the process a lot further. But it's not my business. But I mean, it's just frustrating that you lose so much time there. Yeah, man. Any questions, people? Anything you want to talk about, I will answer in the next 10 minutes or so. If not, I will wrap up the show. Any questions you have for Delvin tonight in this open forum segment? Tomorrow we'll bring a topic tomorrow, but today, because I didn't have the time to prepare, it's an open forum segment where we can talk about anything. You can ask Delvin any questions you want. Any questions you have for Delvin tonight, go ahead, ask. And I will attempt to answer. Yeah, man, but anything that I say will be truthful. It will be truthful. Yeah, straight up. No lies around here. Any questions from anybody out there? From Mr. Sadler here, Delvin Sadler. Any questions? Type away. Type away and ask the questions. You know, you can ask pertaining to yourself, other things in general, anything you want to ask. With regards to politics, religion, anything about sex, entertainment, relationships, anything you want to ask. Go ahead, ask Delvin. Yep. You have approximately 1 minute to get your question typed, or else I'm going to wrap up the show. Because I don't like too much dead time in the show. No dead time. You know? No dead time. Yeah. Did you see like what's her name? Omarosa. You know? She was all buddy up saying good things about Donald Trump when he, you know, when she was working for him. And now she's saying bad things about my brother. You know? You know, I just don't like those two-faced people. You know, those two-faced people, man. Come on. You know what I mean? I know she wrote a book and she wants her book to sell. So, you know, she secretly taped a conversation there. And, you know, she's using it now to be the selling point for her book. But good God, girl, man. I mean, write a book, but you don't have to actually write it in a tone to which you write it. You know? Write it in the tone to which you experience, the right tone. You know, you seem like a two-face. You can't say one thing not then, and now you're saying something else because you're not employed by the man anymore. You know, that's not a good look. And no, the left side thought that she was crazy, and now the right side is thinks she's crazy. So she don't have any grounds to stand on. Her reputation is totally, gone down the drain. You know, because she's not proven to be credible on either side. Hence, yeah, she's making a stupid, fool of herself for what? Come on, girl, smarten up yourself, man. Smarten up yourself, man. You could have write your book and your book sell, but you're trying to actually go with the rhetoric out there, think it would be selling, and nobody now buy the book because your reputation tarnished. But if you would have written it in a different light, yeah, probably be flying off the bookshelf. You know? Yeah, man, because my brother put you on the map. Put you on the map. You don't go nice and calm and quietly like everybody else, man. You try to make an issue out of it. You know? Anyways. Anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm going to wrap up the show. If you guys don't have anything to talk about. Yeah, man, people. We're here tomorrow again at 7 o'clock. I'm going to have a nice show for you tomorrow. Prepared. So anything, remember to join me tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So remember to embrace conservative values. We don't have badges nor guns. Therefore, we must support the police. Until tomorrow, I love you. Bye-bye.